Saturday, February 1st at Lausanne, the Fuel to the Fire Showcase. The last big event of the season is upon us. Whitehaven taking on Tipton Rosemark, and the Anderson brother crammed on somebody the other night. I mean, watch your head down low. Christian Brothers taking on Bartlett. That's going to be a really good matchup. Briarcrest has to welcome in Pearl Cone from Nashville. They have a really electric point guard and a big-time big down low. That should be a really good matchup. But the talk of the night, Lausanne, Musa Cisse, Bo Montgomery, Jonathan DeJournette, Hayden Ledbetter. I mean, it is a fully loaded roster. They have their hands full with Whitehaven and no need to talk about what they got. Let's jump back into the Ultimate Preps action. Cottrell Macklin here, bringing you in for Brighton versus Lausanne. Brighton coming all the way from out of town, basically. I mean, they're from like 50 miles away. Everyone's trying to figure out where they actually are, but I tell you one thing, they got hard. They led by Coach Gatlin, and they got players from here to there. I mean, you might as well buckle in your seat. Lausanne did not have a walk in the park, and I can tell you that to start off the game. Look at this, a knockdown three from outside. I couldn't even find the guy. They're so quick. He knocked that thing down in the corner, and next play down, they got a steal. Going up, getting blocked by Musa, but next play down, that's not going to let them stop at all. One dribble pull-up, bang, right in your eye, young fella. If you don't come here and try to get this, then I'm going to knock it down. DeMario Gatlin's got a brother out in Denver, but he's doing work here out in Brighton. And then the putback slam by Anthony Smith. He's coming through the lane. You might want to watch your head. No need to use a pound sign. The point guard going straight up to the cup, Kieran Dyson with an easy two off the glass. Lausanne looking to swing around the corner. They look down low after making three passes to Musa, who slams it down in the paint for an easy bucket. Next play down, Lausanne playing the passing lanes. It eventually leads to offense, and Dylan Andrews is there to put him in a spin cycle. He goes straight to the cup to finish off the glass. It's up and good for Lausanne. Next play down, Musa gets a block, and then the next play after that, on the offensive end, Musa's flying through the paint. I don't know where airline you fly, but it looks like he might have been on Delta. Spirit is coming through the lane. They got every airline on the runway. Delta, American, Spirit, Frontier, Allegiant. I mean, who am I missing? You point out some in the comment section, but I tell you one thing, Lausanne started to pick it up, and I mean pick it up quick. They got to take on Whitehaven coming up on February 1st at Lausanne. You might want to see that one. We hope to give some great spotlight to these kids out at that event. The Fuel to the Fire is going to be able to showcase that, but is Whitehaven going to be able to slow down the hops and the heaving heart that Lausanne has? I mean, look at them. They didn't come out clicking on all cylinders there in the first quarter, but look at them play great defense. Even the coach is like, yes, sirree, we are balling now. Brighton still up, though, 21-13, head into the second quarter. PG kicks it off to the wing. Take a couple dribbles. Gatlin goes up. He's met at the rim. It's going to get called for a foul before the block, though. He just couldn't get the two to go. Gatlin goes behind the back, pull-up jumper on the elbow. I love his game. He's looking good. He made that one look so smooth and easy. But other than that, I mean, Bo Montgomery going baseline, starting with the right, switching to the left, and going off the glass for an easy two. Musa getting another block. I mean, he had 20 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. I mean, he had multiple blocks in this game, too. If you had to ask me, I was thinking close to a quadruple-double, but they're telling me triple-double for sure, so we'll rock with that. The point guard going to the cup for an and one bucket. That's Craig Cunningham getting two, and then here comes Cisse, flying through the lane for another two by a nice pass from Hayden Ledbetter. On the other side, Brighton's going to cross over, looking to take the D. Ledbetter is playing great defense, switching over, but not to the next man. You can't guard three guys. So after the rebound, he goes right back up. There's Smith still cleaning up the boards. Anthony doing his job, and here comes Jonathan DeJournette. He's taking flight on the baseline for a dunk with the left. The up and under finish for the point guard. There's Middlebrooks for and two for Brighton Cardinals. There's a rebound once again for Musa. I mean, he is a walking bucket. If it's on the rim, if you miss the shot, you might as well call it a made basket on the other end because Musa can even throw it off the glass. I mean, if he would have slammed that one, he would have pulled the Vince Carter. We already know what he can do. Going into halftime, the 1-point lead for Lausanne. Let's check out the second half. Gatlin and the crew are starting to notice that the lead is starting to slip away. Let's jump into the second half. Lausanne gives it over. They're on the defensive end, and it's going to get called for a travel. They're giving it up on the offensive end. Great defense by the Lynx. And then Bo Montgomery has the pull-up jumper. I mean, every time that we have an event to showcase kids in the city, and it's at Lausanne, Bo Montgomery is the first person in the gym. Every time. And there has not been a time that I've arrived that he wasn't there getting shots up at the gym. We are taking notice, young fella, and I'm telling these college coaches. There's a nice pass from Musa. He throws it up to the guard. He gets an easy two, and then Musa with a block on the defensive end. He gives it up to the guard once again, and there's a take a couple dribbles. They missed that shot, but the next play down, they kick it off to Bo. He misses in the corner. Rebound by Cisse. He goes up and dunks on two guys. I mean, it kind of looked like it was about to be a layup, but it wasn't. It was a dunk. I mean, he slammed all on two young fellas. Bo's going to lob it up to Musa. Cisse goes flying for the finish. Gets an easy two, and then another lob. This time he can't dunk it, so what does he do? He uses the wonderful footwork that he has, puts it right over the iron for an easy two. Here comes Andrews going to the cup to finish with the left. Two-pointer for the Lynx. It's going to be a timeout for the Cardinals, and very well so. They need to regroup. It's getting crazy, and it even got worse. Look at Bo Montgomery take flight. The one-handed tomahawk finish from Montgomery on the offensive side. Nice crossover, though. Pull up, bang. Nice knockdown jumper from Middlebrooks, but look at this. 51-37. You talk about Lausanne losing here in the first half and then the first couple quarters. I mean, it got really vicious there in the second half. The Lynx did not slow down either. I mean, the buckets continued to pour in, and they came from all over the place, from threes to starting off on the defensive end with blocks, to layups, to dunks, to mid-range jumpers. I mean, every single way that you can see a team scoring. Look at this. Cisse even looks back at the young guy on his head. Just grab the alley, throw it up, and I'm going to go and get it. No matter where it's located, I'm going to make sure that bad boy is caught and finished aggressively. Nice knockdown jumper with the step back for Gatlin. He's still trying to keep his team in where they can, but it's just a little too tough. Look at this. A steal once again by the Lynx. The little young freshman goes to the cup. He goes high off the glass and looks at the guard like, come on, bro. It ain't nothing you can do when I'm on the fast break. You might as well keep jumping, keep flying, but I'm going to keep it out of the reach for you to even grab it. Knocked down once again for the youngster. I mean, he showed you his game. Antonio Dilworth Jr. I said it slow so you can remember it. 65-48, and he was one of the big reasons why. Look at this. Dylan Andrews on the defensive end, getting a little Musa blood into him, getting a huge block, and then Cisse kicking it off to Dejanay, who finds Bo. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Sounds like they're going to have to buy some new nets at Lausanne, especially February 1st when Lausanne takes on Whitehaven. I mean, goodness gracious, that's going to be a one crazy matchup. Bo Montgomery knocked down from outside using the wing, and this time it's all up and good. I mean, he got a little bit of rim there, which is surprising. The last shot was nothing but the bottom of the net. Gatlin still trying to do what he can, kicks it off, and Musa meets him at the rim for a block, but called for goaltending. He's going to sit down for the night, 71-54. Very well so. I mean, they even check in some of the guys. Look at the student section. They stood up on their feet, pull-up jumper, bang, the lefty ends the game off with all smiles. The student section goes crazy. It's it.